Welcome to Soul, a weekly entertainment show on fashion, arts and culture, relationships, and mental health. Our co-hosts are Imani Warren and Dr. Delvena Thomas. Now introducing our host, Nicky says YOLO, Nicky Gelin.
All right, y'all. So it is officially here. We are celebrating 2 decades. It is the 20th anniversary of Legacy Magazine, and we are all here. We are all hosts of MIA Media Group. We have our own show that airs on the CW. It also streams every Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. It all depends on who the host is. I'm Nicky Says You Only Live Once with MIA. And we have here
Rajad Lumpkins, host of My Money, Your Money, streaming on Tuesday nights, airing on Sunday mornings. We talk about all things money with the goal of closing the racial wealth gap.
And we have here
Anne-Marie Sorrell, host of Legacy Leaders, and we cover all of the things community, those who are doing great things in our community, from elected officials to nonprofit leaders to other major leaders who are just doing great things and creating a legacy. And we stream on social media on Thursdays, and we're on CW on Sundays.
What an amazing event. My name is Jay Reynolds, and I host The Business of Black Business. Tune in for that. Now, The Business of Black Business is designed to help entrepreneurs and young entrepreneurs build and scale up a business, to give them the answers sometimes that they need, to get them sometimes out of their own headspace. Tune in to Business of Black Business. I got to tell you, I am so excited to be a part of this team. You guys make me so proud. I am so proud to be a part of this team. And tune in. Dexter, you are amazing. You're a juggernaut in your space. And thank you for taking us along for the ride.
Yeah, and I just want to say that with the 20th anniversary, Legacy Magazine have come a long way. You've seen the evolution. You want to talk more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been a part of Dexter's journey, and honorably a part of Dexter's journey for 20 years. When he first had Success magazine, and I was actually one of the first young professionals that was featured in that magazine. So to see the journey and to see what Dexter has created here in South Florida, really honoring and exemplifying what it means to be Black excellence is amazing. So congratulations, Dexter. Keep up the great work. Congratulations to all of our hosts and all of the great work we're doing with our shows. And just encourage everyone to continue to support MIA Media Group, because Black excellence is where it is.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And again, Dexter, big shout out to the 20th anniversary. You are doing it. You are killing it. And more anniversaries to come.
That's right.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. So we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of Legacy Magazine. And I'm here with 2 honorees, Cheryl and Stanley Campbell. How's it going?
Beautiful night with beautiful people, beautiful environment. How bad could life be?
It can't be that bad.
Exactly. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful night.
Every day, 6 feet above ground is a beautiful day. We have our health, we have our strength, and that's all that matters, because money cannot buy health, period. So yes,
You're right. So
back on that.
I work for the Department of Health and Human Services.
Oh.
And as the Assistant Secretary for Administration under the Biden-Harris administration, first woman of color to serve in that role. So I say leadership matters.
It does.
It absolutely matters. So in that role, I take care of 90,000 employees. I have a $1.7 trillion signature authority at the at Department of Health and Human Services. But the most important thing is that my husband here is running for the U.S. Senate here in the beautiful state of Florida.
What?
So how do you jump in?
Jump on in. Tell us about that.
So I'm running for the United States Senate, and I'm going to win. I'm from Miami, Florida, just a few blocks away. First generation to be born on the beach, first generation to be bused to the beach, and we're going to win the beach. And we're going to work our way up the coast, down the panhandle, and back down our western coast, because we cannot afford to not win this election.
Right.
Our democracy is at stake, and the way we all live is very, very important for us right now.
What change do you want to make?
Well, the first thing I got to do is get insurance rates down so we can afford our homes.
The homeowner's insurance?
Oh
my God, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we've got to do things for people. The governments that we've had in the last 6 to 9 years have just missed the pulse of the people. We can't have a situation where we can't expand Medicare, and we definitely have to have Social Security because there's a bottom that none of us should ever be able to go below. So those are the kinds of things that I'm going to work to save. That's what I did in my commercial life, and that's what I'll do as a United States Senate from the great state of Florida.
Phenomenal. Thank you for that. How can we find you? How can we get more details and volunteer and help out?
Absolutely. So go to StanleyForFlorida.com. That is StanleyForFlorida.com. And join us in this fight.
Yes.
Small donations, volunteer. We need your help, and we need your help throughout the state of Florida.
Yes, so I'm amplified.
Oh,
So thank you
absolutely.
so much.
All right,
Congrats
thank you.
again, and we'll see you inside.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, y'all. So we are celebrating 20 years of Legacy Magazine, and I'm here with two power couples. Well, one power couple, Lisa Lee, media executive, and she's also with hubby
Marcus Arno.
Marcus. Oh no,
Arno.
oh Arno.
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
It's all good. No one gets it right. So
Well, thanks for correcting me. So, how does it feel to be recognized and to be a part of the 20th anniversary for Legacy Magazine? I'll start with you first.
Oh, me? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Well, obviously, we're honored, like totally honored to be here today, to be honored at the 20th anniversary. You know, we just hit 23 years of marriage. So we're calling this our Jordan year.
Yes.
So, like, this is the year that, you know, big things are going to be popping. And to be honored during this year, the 20th anniversary and our Jordan year, it's amazing.
That is
So thanks for
amazing.
having us.
Congratulations on that.
yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. And I don't know how he feels.
Yeah,
but
how do you
let me
feel
see.
about that?
I mean, it's obviously very special. You know, for me, it's pretty easy. You know, it's hard for me to not get light when she shines so bright. So I just got to stand next to her, and it's all.
So she makes you look good.
Absolutely.
What's that look for? That's a compliment. Okay. So, what is one power couple that you guys look up to?
Ooh, our parents.
Okay.
Our parents. There's no one. I tell my kids all the time, look for idols and look for people that you admire within your circle that you can really see how they live day to day. Because a lot of times we're looking at people that we really don't know how they live. We don't know what their lives are like. But honestly, our family, both of our parents have been, our sets of parents have been married for over 50 years. They really set the example for us. And that's who I look to.
Oh, that is beautiful.
We're
Now,
very blessed to have both. of our
Yes,
parents in
very
our lives
blessed.
and to have that
Yeah.
the
example.
two-parent
It's-
household is so important. So important.
Yeah.
Okay, so who normally starts the arguments first?
There's no debate about that.
Oh,
No, I stay quiet.
Oh, stop it.
I just don't say nothing. I just don't say anything.
okay.
So I guess if that's what you want to call it, all right.
Who's a better cook?
Hands down, this one right here, hands down. But you know, she's been rubbing off on me. She's got me cooking now. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, but she can throw down.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you.
awesome.
Yeah.
So you're both also honored for other stuff as well.
Yes.
So tell us more about that.
Well, I'll let Marcus go.
I didn't know I was on for anything else. I'm not
You
sure.
are. You're
Well, you know,
most
I've
influential.
had success in my
powerful.
career. I'm a chief compliance officer. There's not many of us in
Okay.
this industry looking like me.
Yeah.
I've been doing it 23 years now, and I'm blessed being in the financial industry. It's a corporate job.
So
you
doing
know,
it
but
23 years and married 23 years.
I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely.
That is
Isn't that
beautiful.
crazy when you think about it? Yeah. Started with her, so.
Yes.
Yeah, I told me better make some money. Now, you know, so for me, my career has taken like crazy rides. Started out as a journalist, you know, broadcaster, became a mom, and kind of like, you know, took different jobs throughout the years. Was a teacher in Dade and Broward County schools.
Wow.
And I did media. Obviously, I worked, you know, as a Miami Heat TV host. I worked at Channel 10 doing traffic and producing. Worked on the radio on 103.5 The Beat. I've done so much through the years, and then even worked for a charter school management company. I was opening charter schools.
Wow.
Yeah, I've done a lot. And over the past 4 years, I started my own company. I decided, you know, enough was enough. Lisa, let's kind of do this. And I jumped into the world of being an entrepreneur. And now I have my own public relations company. And I'm very blessed with having great government contracts and working for some great elected officials. And I'm just so I'm proud of myself, and I'm able to do the things that I really enjoy doing and provide for our family. So it's great.
Very proud of her as well, too.
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me not, I have also been hosting a show called School Duel for the past 13 years,
Okay.
which has been great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like you're like a hybrid.
Yeah.
You're like a
Does it
jack of all trades.
Yeah.
In a sense, a woman of all trades.
Well, I'm Jamaican, so, you know, I have
you
like
know,
10
yeah.
jobs, you know.
Yes. Yes. Got multiple jobs.
Multiple jobs.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Outside.
South Florida. So for me, it's a little bit more personal.
For the Mesman & Dover Law Firm, it's about community.
For us, South Florida's our home. You all are our people.
Our family, our future.
The difference we'll make for you, your loved ones, your kids, matters. Because to us, it's personal.
If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
That's 866-954-6673.
Powerful and influential Black business leaders of 2024, Chima Bury.
Yes.
He's one of the co-founders of Duke and Dame Whiskey. Now, how does it feel? We're celebrating 20 years of Legacy Magazine.
Yes.
How does it feel to be a part of that anniversary and being recognized?
It's incredible. I'm so proud of Derek and Dexter and what he's been able to do with just bringing our community together. I mean, Dexter's amazing. I was one of my frat brothers, so I like to brag on him a lot. But for me, it's special and it's humbling to be a part of the magazine and the legacy that it leaves and his ability to highlight Black excellence within the South Florida area. So really, really special to be featured and highlighted. And
yeah, you're
just
on
to
the
be a
cover.
part, just to be a part of what he's building here. So just so proud, man. Dexter's killing it.
Right. So, okay. Now, Duke and Dame Whiskey.
Yes.
For those that may not know, tell us briefly about that brand.
All right, so Duke and Dame, salty caramel whiskey, winners now of 10 International Spirit Awards, rated third best flavored whiskey in the world. Featured from Florida to New York, Michigan, Maryland, DC, shipped 38 states, 7 Caribbean countries, every carnival cruise ship in the world, on and on. We just got featured in Oprah's O List last summer, and from the Today Show to Essence to everywhere else. So we're really excited about the journey of Duke and Dame. For us, we wanted to create a whiskey that was second to none. Duke and Dame is him and hers. Dame is a female knight. She's a warrior. She's earned her knighthood. So we really envision this power couple enjoying their whiskey together. So we're so excited about how the brand is taken off and how well it's been adapted and adopted to the spirits industry, and the growth is just really, really exciting to see.
And I want to add in being Black owned, because we don't have a lot of representation in that space, and you're making that change. You're breaking barriers.
Yes, and we're really, really excited about that. We knew in order to just make a statement in general, we just needed to create something tasty, delicious, something that can stand on its own, regardless of the founders and who created it. We're so excited that, of course, 2 Black men happened to create this whiskey, but we love that the entirety of America loves it.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of background, regardless of demographic, regardless of gender. You know, everyone loves the brand, and we're just excited about the versatility and how widely it's been accepted.
It's universal.
Yes, yes.
Well, Chima, thank you so much. Congrats again, and we'll see you inside.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right, y'all. So we are celebrating the 20th anniversary gala of Legacy Magazine, and I am here with Chairman Alva Gilbert from Miami-Dade County. Now, what is your involvement with the 20th anniversary?
I'm one of the sponsors, and I thought it was important to sponsor because that's 20 years that we've been telling our stories, celebrating us. For so often, we didn't say the good things about us. We didn't say who our heroes were, who the people who were accomplishing extraordinary things were. This is one of those landmark things that was small at the time, but now it's gained a lot of momentum. We actually talked about what was going on good in our community with folks who look like us. I appreciate that. I appreciate that some of this. I appreciate Lex for this.
He is such an advocate for bringing like Black recognition, Black accolades in our community. So thanks for being a part of that.
Yeah.
You say something else?
Listen, if you don't say the good things about you, if you don't tell your story in a positive way, no one will. Yeah. If you don't say that you're extraordinary, no one will. And so Dexter understood that. He understood that he gave us an avenue and an opportunity to actually do that. And that's wonderful.
How do you politely set boundaries professionally by saying no?
Well, I mean, if you watch the county commission meeting, I have a problem saying no. But
okay, you're just direct.
Yeah, I say stuff like, "I appreciate your opinion. I see it differently."
Yeah. Okay.
Because a lot of times we're getting caught into what's right and what's wrong, but in truth, physics is physics. Those are laws. Gravity, things go up, they come down. Everything else is a social construct. Everything else is a matter is relatively subjective. Look, I appreciate your opinion, But ultimately, if I'm in charge and I'm making a decision, I'm making a decision.
Exactly. And you're going to stick to it too.
Yeah.
Because you ain't no yes man. All right. Well, Chairman, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being a sponsor for this historic event for Legacy Magazine. And we'll see you inside.
See you inside.
All right. Thank you so much.
I'm standing here with Suzanne and Kobe. Fabulous, dashing.
Thank you.
Love it.
Yes, boss.
We're here to celebrate Legacy's 20th year anniversary. How does it feel for you to be here tonight?
First of all, I am so proud of my very dear friend, Dexter Bridgman. He's literally one of my bestest friends in the world. And I am so proud of him. My company's like a couple of years older than his, so we grew up together, and he's been there with me. I've won a bunch of these awards, which I'm very grateful for. And no, I'm excited. I'm excited for him. I have a present for you, Dexter. So I'm very excited for him. Like I said, I adore him. So I'm excited for him.
And how do you feel about this evening?
I think it's great. I'm happy to join Suzanne tonight in celebration. So magnificent time. I see a lot of beautiful people, and I think it's going to be a great evening.
And what would you say to those in the future that are going to be standing here?
I would say enjoy your time in the sun, enjoy your time in the limelight, and I don't know, try to have substance in addition to being beautiful. So I believe in style and substance, form and function. So
That's right.
yes, it's the truth. It's the only way to do it. You cannot just be pretty. That doesn't work. And you can't just be smart. That don't work either. Try to do both.
Ooh,
One way or the other.
I love that.
Always be fabulous, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
Waist. Wait, you could have on some shorts, some little shorts. You know, my shorts are fabulous, right? So there's that. Thank you. I'm just saying, always be fabulous. Don't leave your eyes outside. It's important. Because one day I'm not going to look like this. So I'm very grateful.
well. We honor you tonight. Have a beautiful evening.
Up down here in South Florida. So for me, it's a little bit more personal.
For the Mesman and Dover Law Firm, it's about community.
For us, South Florida's our home. You all are our people.
Our family. Our future.
The difference we'll make for you, your loved ones, your kids, matters. Because to us, it's personal.
If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
That's 866-954-6673. The Mesman and Dover Law Firm, your accident attorneys.
Behavioral Services. We provide culturally sensitive mental health evaluations with thorough treatment plans, incorporating alternative forms of wellness, not just Western traditional medicine. Besides medication management and psychotherapy, we provide education to people in the areas of minority mental health with classes on your diet's impact on mood and sleep hygiene for better rest. We also offer weight loss therapy, massages, and facials. Visit brainlovehelp.com today.
Okay, hey everyone, it's Dr. Delvena, the Queen of Brain Love, and you know I'm here with the mental health segment with Nicky. Hey, Nicky.
Hey, MIA so.
I want to try that. MIA so. And we have Ruben Roberts here, who's also a mental health professional. Hi.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm so fortunate to be here with you two beautiful ladies.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so Legacy, their yearly gala is during May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month, just to keep putting that out there. What are some things that we want people to be focused on in terms of mental health awareness?
One of the things that I think that we should always know is that mental health is a primary priority, should be a priority to all of us, because if you don't have a sound mind, everything else can falter. The other thing I want you to know is that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, I need help. But what I want to encourage you to do is find help from a culturally competent practitioner. If you are a person of color and you have a history of traumatic experiences in your life that predates you, your grandparents, remember that you can be affected by those things right now today. And if you have a culturally competent therapist like the one standing next to me, then you will be able to find someone that can relate to some of the things that you are going through in your life.
You know, I have to throw this in here, okay? June is Men's Health Awareness Month. I just said May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Why are men so hesitant to go to a mental health professional?
Because we're conditioned. Again, when you talk about the history, you talk about the cultural trauma, one of the things that we're conditioned to do is suffer in silence. We hear time and time, again, man up, Men don't cry, men don't complain about whatever the problems are. So one of the things that we want to do to help men and increase their emotional intelligence is to know that it's okay to say that I need help. It's okay to know that there are places in life and spaces in your life that you are vulnerable. You just need to be vulnerable with those who know how to take care of you in that place and guide you to a place where you can get healing. Let me tell you, good therapists don't tell you what you need to do. They just guide you to the things that you already know you need to do.
Right.
So think about that when you go to a therapist. It's not someone that's going to be telling you, oh, you got to do this, that, and the next thing, because you already know the answers. Just need a little guidance. And if you trust the therapist that you have, but they understand you from a culturally competent perspective, and they can relate to your day-to-day experience, then that person can really be helpful to you.
But what if they don't know the answer, but the therapist helped them realize what that answer is to break that cycle?
In order for you to realize it, you have to have some semblance of
Okay.
it, right? You know? So I'm not saying you know exactly what the perfect answer is, but you got an idea. And the therapist can help guide you through that process. It's a relationship between you and that therapist, but the thing is, you have to be transparent because the therapist is not a genie. They can't figure out everything that's going on with you. As a therapist, if you saw me, we had to build that relationship. And then I know trust doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
If your therapist expects you to just give them blind trust from the beginning, then that's not a great therapist. You need to build that relationship. So 1 session, 2 sessions is not going to happen. You need to build a relationship over a series of sessions. Once you build that trusting relationship and you feel that you can confide in this person, this professional practitioner, then you can start making some moves from there.
So you got to be vulnerable, basically.
Yeah, well, definitely. You're already vulnerable. If you weren't vulnerable, you wouldn't come to the therapist in the first place.
Well, but sometimes they have to learn vulnerability in the sessions too. We got to break them down.
Right.
But let's get out of here. Before we go, I want each of us to say one thing that we do to help our mental health. How do we deal with stress? I'll go first. Okay. Music for me.
So for me, it's about saying no, first of all.
Okay,
it's unplugging, D&D, do not disturb, and just unplug. For me, social media. Social media gives me anxiety, so it's okay to unplug, go outside, watch a movie, journal, and that's how I help my mental sanity.
Absolutely. What about you, Ruben?
Counting my blessings and being grateful for all that I am blessed with.
All
That
right.
helps me from a mental health perspective.
There you go.
Gratitude.
Yes.
All right, everybody
All right.
say brain love.
Brain love.
And I do want to say, y'all, we are celebrating the 20th anniversary
Yes,
of Legacy
yes, we are.
Magazine.
Yes, we are.
This is historic.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That you serve and that you're being recognized for the work that you do.